Hello Capricorn, and welcome to your July 2020 work and career reading. I just wanted to say thank you to all of you who have subscribed to the channel already. It's only been going, as you know, for about, well, probably just over a month, probably 6 weeks or something. So, you know, having you join me at this stage is really, really great, and I really appreciate it. I will be doing some other readings throughout the month of July. I'm going to be moving into Twin Flame Soulmate readings alongside the horoscope readings. So yeah, if that interests you, then and you haven't subscribed already, then please do join us by subscribing and clicking the notification bell. And yeah, you'll get notified of when all these videos are going to be ready. It's going to be a busy month. Right, but for today, Capricorn, we're going to be looking at your month ahead work-wise. So this is going to cover, you know, what's happening in your, just in your work energy, you know, in terms of, yeah, employment of any type, or even if you have your own business. So we'll look at the different sort of takes on the cards as we go through them. So Spirit, we're with Capricorn, please. We're with Capricorn energy. What messages do you want Capricorn to hear? Let's shuffle again, Spirit, please. What energies would you like Capricorn to hear for the month ahead in terms of their work situation? Okay. What else, please, Spirit? What else, please? Swan. Oops. Very, very jumpy today. Okay, so far we have Orphaned, we have Yin, we have Loyal Heart and Higher Power. I'm just going to continue laying the cards so that we can have a look at them as a whole. We have Chaos and Conflict. What else do we have, Spirit? Clean it up. We have Mending. Two more, please, Spirit. Two more for Capricorn for July. Cards are jumpy today. Two more, please, Spirit. Okay, so I'm just going to pop those back there. It feels, Capricorn, like you've been feeling in low energy recently. Now, this may have been sort of this past week, this sort of the end of June, leading into the beginning of July. And it feels like a work situation has left you feeling depleted. It feels like you are, apologies for the motorbike going by, sorry. It feels like you're feeling depleted in energy. It feels like you're feeling sort of, I just get a feeling of complete tiredness, you know? It's interesting, this card came up for another sign earlier today and, you know, but I didn't have the same energy from it. This is a different energy. I don't know whether, you know, some of you, maybe you've been key working or maybe you've been preparing to get your workplace back to sort of as near normal as we can get it. You know, maybe this is why you're feeling particularly drained at the moment. And it feels like you're sort of, there's almost like a feeling of pressure with it, Capricorn. Like you feel like you've been standing alone and you're tired and you don't know how to move a work situation forward. It could simply be that, you know, you've had a lot of work on, you know, these last couple of months, and that you feel like the weight has been on your shoulders. Excuse me, I have a frog in my throat. They've given us Yin energy, which is, there's a sensitivity with this card. Obviously, we all have Yin and Yang within us, female, male traits, you know, and obviously Yin energy is the female part of us. And, you know, there's a sensitivity feeling around this card, especially following this, you know. Again, this feeling of feeling exhausted, this feeling of being sensitive to circumstance, to situations. I do apologise for clearing my throat. Spirit actually often communicate with me through by using my throat chakra when they're trying to make a strong point. Sadly, it happens only during readings, and it clogs my throat and I'm not able to speak clearly. So I do apologise for that. There's very little I can do about it apart from ask Spirit to lift it, which I already have. So bear with me. Okay, so this is obviously a really clear point they want to make. They appreciate the fact that you're feeling somewhat depleted, somewhat... They've just said the word defeated to me. So, you know, it may be that you've been dealing with a difficult work situation where you feel that things haven't gone quite the way you wanted them to go. And, you know, that's been quite upsetting for you because you have been sort of loyal to the cause. You know, it may be that you've put in a lot of your heart, a lot of your energy, you know, into your career, or maybe this is a business that you're just starting, that you've been working on really, really hard, but for whatever reason, you know, you've been stuck in this sort of energy of feeling quite sort of isolated, feeling on your own. Now, I mean, I know that we've been going through very strange times in the last few months, and, you know, it may well be that this is why circumstances have affected you and left you feeling like that. Spirit want you to know that they have your back. You know, things may seem difficult at the moment, but they want to make sure that you understand that they are here to guide you through this process. And, you know, everything happens for a reason. And I know those words are so hard to hear if you're feeling in a bad place, Capricorn, but, you know, Spirit are here and they want to make sure that the life path you're on is the right one for you. So whatever happens, they're here for you. They also want me to say to you that, you know, don't forget that you have enormous inner strength. You have this inner intuition, Capricorn, and you will know, you will have a gut instinct or a feeling, you know, about what is the right way forward for you, and you will regain your strength and you will be able to step forward during the month of July. So we will be doing a lot more clarity cards in a moment, but this is just really setting the scene with the cards we've got. But yeah, you know, have faith that things are going to work out for you, Capricorn, and that you are supported in this process. It feels like you've been sensitive to this environment that you've been working in. It feels like things around you have been a bit chaotic, and maybe there has been some conflict, maybe there's been some difficulty for you to deal with at work, and this is why you've sort of felt a bit out in the cold, you know. It kind of feels like you're extra sensitive at the moment, and you know, Spirit is saying that they want you to actually move past those feelings. You know, they want you not to take everything so much to heart, but they realise that you're doing this because your energy levels are depleted. That was very clear from the feeling that we had with this first card. Okay, and you know, if there has been some conflict around you, you know, that you really didn't want to be involved in, but you know, it's been there nevertheless, and you're sort of caught in the middle of it, it will get sorted. You know, the Clean It Up card is all about clearing out negative emotions, clearing up your environment. It's, you know, anything from sort of decluttering through to emotional clearing. And I do think that Spirit are going to be assisting you with this situation. We've already established that. There is some chaos, there is some conflict going on around you, and they're going to help you to clean up this situation. So however you start the month of July, you know, if it feels sort of kind of negative with the work situation, Capricorn, it is going to sort itself out because Spirit are working with you to sort it out. Okay? I don't get the feeling that it's necessary anything that you've initiated. I think, you know, you're having to deal with the outcome of decisions made by other people. But healing is actually taking place. We have the mending card here. It's going to be put right. This situation is going to be sorted. And, you know, as things begin to get back to normal following the pandemic, and I know we're a long way from it being normal yet, but as things are beginning to pick up, situations like this are coming up in several readings because things are beginning to heal. You know, people's fears are beginning to be alleviated a bit because they can see light at the end of the tunnel. So this situation is definitely going to be cleaned up. It's definitely going to be sorted out. So, you know, if you do have something going on in your work environment that this resonates with, please let me know in the comments, because, you know, as I say, these messages are coming through thick and fast at the moment. Spirit, please sort my throat out. Please. Thank you. Yeah, so, I mean, they are going to be helping you sort this situation out, and you are going to be healing from it. It is going to be sorted. And they're saying to you, you know, lift your vibration in that, you know, try and make yourself escape the sort of day-to-day sort of chaos that's been going on around you, and allow yourself to dream a little, Capricorn. You know, sometimes we get so bogged down in trying to sort out these everyday issues in our working life that we forget that escapism has its place, you know. So allow yourself to daydream, allow yourself to yeah, just to escape a bit, you know. Take some time out for you, you know. You might want to do a bit of scripting. If you don't know about scripting, there's loads of really good videos on YouTube, you know, about writing life as you want it to be, etc., etc. You know, it's really helpful to use your imagination during a time when things are difficult, and that will really help you get through what this situation is, and enable you to sort of go the distance and, you know, stick with it and work through these issues. You are supported to work through it, Capricorn. I don't know what the issues are. It'll be different for many of you, because obviously we're all dealing with individual circumstances. But I'm going to get some more information here, because I do apologise about my throat, but we're getting there. So yes, it's good news for you that you know, whatever this feeling was that made you feel sort of quite low is actually lifting. Spirit, do you want me to take this card? You do. Yeah, I mean, they, you know, they want you to spread the light. They want you to go to lift this energy. They want to make things lighter for you. So, you know, this is why they're working so closely with you. This is why, you know, they're showing that Spirit are with you and that they're going to heal this situation. So you will be feeling during the month of July, as the month progresses, you may start in this mindset, but things will become a lot lighter as you progress through the month. I'm just going to spread those out a little. Okay. So, okay. What's the yin energy here for, please, Spirit? Yeah. You know, while you're feeling a bit sensitive, Capricorn, you know, this is a time to actually, I'm so apologise. This is a time to actually, you know, be grateful for what is around you. Concentrate on the positive things that's in life, it's in your life, you know, because when you're feeling very down like this, sometimes we lose sight of the things that, you know, can make us feel better, even down to, you know, a small act of kindness by somebody, you know, the tiny, tiny things are the things that make you feel a lot better. So this card says thank God, but it's really a card about appreciation, about appreciating the positive aspects of life at the moment, because that will help to lift your mood and help you to spread the light moving forward. Why is the loyal heart here, please? Why is the loyal heart card here, Spirit? It feels like you have been, like we said earlier, in a situation where you feel like you've given your all. You feel like things have, you know, you've been very loyal to this particular project, this particular work, you know, and at the moment, you know, feeling very sad because things aren't as you would want them to be. And Spirit are asking you to be honest, to be honest with yourself about this work situation, but also to be honest with the people you work with. You know, if there has been some conflict, don't be afraid to stand your ground. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a card of that nature coming up at some point soon. You know, they're saying to me that your voice needs to be heard, and they're saying not in an aggressive manner, but, you know, you need to say what you need to say in a calm manner. So, again, you will know what resonates with you. You will know whether or not you've been involved in any sort of conflict or drawn into any conflict at work. But it's something that is important. You need to be heard, because there's almost the feeling of you feeling hurt at the moment, you know. And this is what's causing a lot of sadness, Capricorn. So, you know, as you enter July, it's important that you're honest with people around you about how you're feeling. Because they can't, you know, find a solution unless they're clear. Yeah, I mean, they're saying to you, they want to lift your vibration. They want you to reach out to people. They want to see you happy again. So they're saying, just sing, you know, just be happy, which is easier said than done. But they're saying, you know, if you are very hurt by a situation, then you need to tell people why, you know, but it needs to be done in a calm way. You know, otherwise you'll walk into arguments, and that isn't going to help you. So they're asking you to reach out to people you trust and to be able to be honest with them about how you're feeling about whatever this situation was. Okay. Why is higher power here, please, Spirit? Why is higher power here? Oops. Yeah, I mean, they're wanting you to feel revived, to start anew. I always think this card is very spring-like, and it almost feels like, you know, new beginnings, about a new vibrancy, about you feeling a lot better, and, you know, feeling that you've got some sort of fresh start here, you know. But it's a very positive feel to this card, and they're saying, you know, this situation's going to be sorted so that you can start again, you can start anew. Things are going to be much better for you, Capricorn, you know. And that is, you know, this negative energy, your mood is going to be lifting, but this is the negative energies around sort of end of June, beginning of July, and this is very quickly coming in, this support from Spirit to move this situation on. What's the chaos? Yeah, they want you to turn on, sorry, I was still talking, they give me more cards. They want you to turn on the light, they want you to be happier, you know. We've got spread the light here. You know, they're going to help you to start anew, and they want you to turn on the light, you know, to actually say, do you know what, I'm done with being unhappy. I know that this is going to be sorted, you know. Life is going to look a lot brighter. And, you know, this, we've got the chaos and conflict card, and we've got the rebel card here. Okay, and, you know, this again is about, you know, maybe you've had to stand your ground. I talked over here about telling the truth and standing your ground, but maybe you've had, because of the chaos that's going on around you, You know, maybe you've had to rebel a little bit and you've had to stand your ground regarding a situation. And, you know, at the moment it could be anything, and you will know, as I said, what will resonate with you, but it could be about you, you know, you needing to go back for more hours at work, or you know, a change to your work contract that you're standing your ground on. You know, it's really important for you to be heard, Capricorn, but heard in the right way. They keep saying to me, no arguments. So, you know, it's important. That's why I keep stressing the point about calmness. Spirit, for Capricorn, what is the clean it up card doing here? Why is the clean it up card here, please? Yeah, they're saying, you know, any negative emotions, anything negative that is holding you back, it needs to be sorted, and they're going to help you sort it in order for you to look towards the future. You know, they've already told you to daydream. They've already told you to imagine how you want life to be. And so they're saying, you know, they're going to help you sort the past out, or sort out this present, rather, this present issue, so that you can look forward, you know, in a much more positive way. So, you know, it kind of feels like any hurdles you've got at the beginning of July are going to be sorted out, worked through, you know, and come out positively. You certainly have spiritual backing to do that, Capricorn. Yeah, and they're asking you to be courageous, you know. You do need to be heard, you do need the truth to be told, but they're asking you to have courage, you know, and look towards the future. What is it you want, Capricorn? You know, ask yourself, what is it I want from my working situation? Because you have the opportunity here to, you know, look forward, to imagine, and, you know, for this situation, as I say, will be resolved. So, yeah, and they're asking you, they keep, if I shuffle before I actually focus on a particular card, they just keep giving me more cards for the same issue. So they're saying, you know, this situation is something which happens in every workplace. You know, I know we've been going through weird times that are really quite unique, but, you know, situations are always there to be resolved, and Spirit will help you do that. So they don't want you taking offence. They don't want you feeling, you know, out in the cold, sort of in this sort of stagnant, alone energy that we had at the beginning. And like this person here is standing, sort of feeling left out, left behind. There's no need to feel like that, because you have the courage to look forward. Okay, and they're going to help you do it. So let's see why the mending card is here. What else can you tell us about the mending card, please, Spirit? What else about the mending card? Why is mending here? Yeah, I mean, it may take some time to get through this issue. It is obviously an issue, I don't know what it is. As I say, it will only resonate with some of you. But whatever this issue is has clearly hurt you and caused you some upset. And, you know, they are going to heal you of this situation. You are going to take some time to get over this situation, whatever it is. And they've said, just be patient with yourself. You know, don't expect yourself to sort of get over it quickly. So, you know, I very much get the feeling, Capricorn, that this is not something that's suddenly going to leap out of the darkness at the beginning of July. I think you know what this issue is already. That's a clear feeling that I've got. So if you don't have something going on that is causing you some upset with your work situation, then, you know, it may be that this reading isn't for you. But this was a very clear message for the group of Capricorns that are dealing with a work issue that is causing them distress, upset, and Spirit wanted you to know that they're by your side and they will guide you through this, and that things will get a lot better. You know, they are going to heal you of this, but they said just be patient with yourself, you know. Don't be hard on yourself or expect you to get over it really quickly. As I say, it may not be a major issue, but it's something that has caused upset for you. Yeah, and they're saying to you, look, you're safe. We've got you. You know, look at the birds circling here that are interested in this butterfly. But the butterfly is under the umbrella here of the petals of the flower, you know, sheltered and safe. So Spirit is saying, you know, they'll get you through this situation. And yes, there might be a little bit of conflict and chaos, and you're going to have to be courageous and stand your ground, maybe. And it may just be, well, I can't say may just be, it may be around you fighting for a contract, or fighting for, you know, terms and conditions that, you know, don't just benefit your employer, but benefit you too. So we're all in times of change, and so there's lots of that going on at the moment. It would make sense, but you'll know what it means to you. Whoops. Yeah, they're saying, you know, take it a tiny step at a time. You know, you are going to be getting through this situation. You are going to fight your corner, but actually, you know, just take it a little bit at a time, you know. It's going to be fine, because this situation will be sorted out and you will get there. So, what's the Imagine card doing here, please? Yeah, again, they want you to, you know, we have don't sweat the small stuff. I got the wrong way around. Don't sweat the small stuff, Capricorn, you know. They don't want you to spend your time worrying. They'd much rather you imagine how you'd like life to be, imagine how you'd like your working life to be, you know, imagine happier times, because otherwise you're going to pull yourself down. And this is where it comes into, you know, we had this card of gratitude earlier about being thankful. And this is why they're saying don't sweat the small stuff. So don't focus on the negatives, is what they're saying to you. Because if you focus on the little negatives, you soon start focusing on big negatives, and it goes round in circles. So this is why they're asking you to, you know, just think about the things in your life that are going right, because there are always some. Even if it's just about you having, you know, somewhere comfy to sit, you know. It's, yeah, a small thing, but, you know, would be a big thing to somebody else. So why do we have go the distance here, please, Spirit? Why do we have go the distance? Why do we have go the distance, Spirit? Okay. Yeah, again, there's this thing about, you know, you have what it takes to reach the goals that you're setting in mind. You know, the goals that you're setting with your imagination, whether it be, you could even do a vision board if you're into that sort of thing. But, you know, whatever goals you have in mind, you need to be courageous, as it said, you know. And you're not going to be afraid. You are going to feel courageous during the month of July, and you are going to stand your ground, and you are going to, you know, fight for what is right for you, you know. And, you know, that will stand you in good stead going forward, because, you know, that will allow you to go the distance and get through these sort of ups and downs that we have in working life, Capricorn. So, I hope that resonates with some of you. Please do let me know. I'm going to pull a message from Spirit card in a moment. But yeah, for those of you that are sort of feeling quite down, as I say, there is a need for you to try and lift your energy and know that you are supported. I think that's the most important thing that has come from today's reading for you. So, you know, this work situation, it's very similar to one that I did for another sign earlier, actually. Very similar message. Different cards, but very similar message. So, you know, as I say, well, post-pandemic, I think when the world is getting back to, you know, normal or near normal as we can be, I think there are going to be lots of these situations where there are things to be sorted out, whether that be contractually or, you know, regarding your communication with other work colleagues. Who knows? You will know what it means to you. So yeah, please leave your comments and let me know. Right, these are the messages from Spirit cards. They have quite a bit of writing on, so I'll read them out to you because the writing's in white and it's not always clear on the camera. But this is the message that Spirit want you to hear. So we have study, which came out first, and that says, Spirit has its own special way of letting you know that it's time to study again. From time to time, it's important to go back and learn, whether that's learning old things in a new way or learning something totally new. This is an opportunity to expand your mind. Again, they're talking about expansion of the mind. Yes, this card is about studying, but also, you know, it's about letting your imagination flow. What is it that you want from work? I think I asked you that earlier, Capricorn. You know, what is it that you want that will help you feel fulfilled at, you know, work and in your working life? So that's about the expansion of the mind, really. And this one is the Strength card. I was only going to pull one card, but they wanted me to pull two. This is a Strength card, and it says, strength comes from many sources. Staying strong brings confidence, conviction, and a balanced body, mind, and soul. Spirit has its own unique and beautiful way of replenishing your soul with strength on a continual basis. You're never really alone, as we're always with you. Didn't they give that as the underlying message? When they gave us the Higher Power card, it sort of underpinned the rest of the reading. So, you know, you have this strength because they're giving you it, but it's this real inner strength that's coming from Spirit because they're here to replenish your soul with strength on a continual basis. So you're not dealing with this alone. Yes, you're being asked to be courageous and you're being asked to stand your ground, but they're providing the strength for you to do so. You're safe, you know, with Spirit, you're safe. Okay, so Capricorn, I'm going to leave it there. Do let me know if that resonated for you. And if you liked the reading, please tick like. I'm sorry my throat was so congested at the beginning of the reading, but it was clearly a strong message that Spirit wanted to give you, because that's why they interrupt my speaking. And as I said, I'm going to be doing some more, especially love readings, I think, during the month of July, but there may well be other ones as well. I'm very much led by Spirit as to what they want me to tell you and which readings they want me to do. So, yeah, if you'd like to hear more readings, then please click the subscribe and the notification bell. And yeah, I shall look forward to seeing you. Oh, don't forget to check out the love reading as well. The July love reading is already out on the channel. So, but yeah, thank you for joining me, Capricorn, and I'll speak to you really soon. Take care.